I'm gonna kind of do a rough segue here. This isn't really good here, but let's talk about Zack Snyder for a second.
Okay, we're doing a hard turn here in topics.
Unless, you know what? Maybe that was rude of me if you had any other thoughts.
I don't care. I just don't know who that is. That's a director, right?
Oh, you don't know who Zack Snyder is? Okay. All right, fair enough. Yeah, he is a director. He directed 300.
Right.
He also directed Watchmen.
Okay.
He also directed Man of Steel.
Okay.
He also directed Batman v Superman.
Okay, that guy.
Yeah, he also directed Sucker Punch. He directed this new one, Rebel Moon, right?
Never heard of it. We watched the trailer. Did we watch the trailer for Rebel Moon?
Yeah, I did. I think we did.
Okay, so are you going to tell me that he just been brought up on child molestation?
No. Okay. Nothing like that. Not like that. But the whole thing. And what else? And he also did the Snyder cut for Justice League, the 4-hour version.
Okay, that's why I knew the name. Yeah, that fucking horrible movie.
Shut up. Be quiet. Stop it. Because I tell you, no, don't be quiet. But but I will say that's like that movie, 300 and Watchmen are the only Snyder movies that I personally like. And Justice League, Snyder's Justice League,
yeah,
genuinely love that movie, bro. Like I have no reason to love that movie because I do not like Man of Steel and I hate Batman. You know,
me too. With a passion.
Even though I like the ultimate cut more, like the longer cut. I like it more, but still overall not happy with either of those movies. But I really liked Justice, like loved it. You know, and I saw that really shitty Joss Whedon version, the shorter one, in the theater. I did not expect anything. I guess maybe that's what it was, is that my expectations were so low.
Yeah, and rightfully so, because those DC movies in general are bad.
Yeah, and you didn't even like Watchmen, did you? Right, which is fair. Not a lot of people did.
I half liked it. I remember we watched that together, and I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't like such the serious tone. I wasn't ready for that, like the rape scene and the fucking. He's actually a dad when he raped me, and I think I remember telling you the only good thing about that movie was the Horshack character, right? I think that was
Rorschach.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Rorschach was awesome. Okay, you weren't too thrilled overall. We're not doing the full grade thing, but just overall, what would you grade it? Like a C, D, F?
I only saw it once.
You're not stuck with the grade, but
yeah. I'll probably give it like a D, maybe a D plus, because I did think, you know what it was, because I think I saw Sin City and I was like, oh, it's going to be like one of those dark comic book movies. And I was kind of like into it, like, oh, yeah, check out Watchmen. You'll probably like it. Because I remember like, oh, yeah, dark. Because Sin City was dark in a different way.
It was still comic booky.
Yeah. Where Watchmen, I don't know, it was just that whole story just got a little weird to me. It fell a little flat. I would give it a D plus on seeing it once years ago.
Yeah, okay, I think that's fair. And I'm like at a B with Watchmen. I liked it, and that's from multiple viewings. Like I get more out of it, you know. And there's cool things, but 300 I thought was that might be his best movie. I don't know if you saw that. This is Sparta. Did you ever watch that one?
I hate that.
Are you over it? You didn't like it? I think it was his best one.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least it was based, in my opinion, so for the most part. But, I don't know. What was your issues with it? Why didn't you like it?
The first thing I remember, because that's a movie I remember just seeing once when it first came out.
Okay.
And I think what got me was I thought it was trying to be serious, but then at the same time, first of all, I don't like those medieval. All I like is Mighty Python's The Grail when it comes to that shit. And I liked that one movie Merlin that they did. Those are pretty good. Other than that, all the knights, the dragons, save it for your mama. That's not for me.
That's not 300.
300 was one of those All right, Game of Thrones,
It was a
Hunger
sword and
Games.
sandals. It was a true story.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, but it's very
Oh, it's
stylized.
a true story when
It is
like
a true
they're cutting
story.
off the head of Medusa and then the evil witch thing has to come in. I'm like, wait a minute. So are they doing
Wait,
a real
that's Clash
story
of the
about the
Titans.
real battles, or are they bringing in Clash of the Titans? No, it was
Yeah,
this
yeah,
was
yeah.
300.
No.
Doesn't 300 like bring in a monster and stuff like that?
No. There's one character that's like super deformed, and then there's hold on. Let's just pull up the trailer.
Yeah, maybe I'm confusing it. I feel
You're
like I
confusing
didn't
it.
like 3000. I saw it maybe once,
300.
maybe twice, 300, whatever it's called.
Jesus, Andre 3000. I want that movie. Let me
I just
see
feel like
here.
there's like a witch demon or something like Medusa comes in at one point and I'm like, oh, what? Now they're killing Medusa?
No.
Weird,
This is
weird, down. Oh yeah, and I hated that it was filmed in old sepia tone like that. I know
that
people were
weird.
going nuts. Like it looks great, it looks so good.
It's like an MTV music video.
It is, yes. It's this fucking
Yeah.
black hole sun. Fucking
Yeah.
heart-shaped box.
Yeah, right. But
We
it
are
didn't bother me.
Spartans.
Didn't break the movie for me. I do kind of agree with you. It's a little unnecessary, but this is very Zack Snyder down the line because if you think of Watchmen, it kind of has like almost his look is like that. That's like I don't know. It's all
Right,
about
look, they got the
cinematography.
four-armed guy.
Yeah.
Instead, ask yourself, what should a free man do?
Threaten my people with slavery and death. This is madness. Madness. This is Sparta!
Oh, kick his ass. Oh yeah, the whole sun's got to go. Nah, I didn't like this movie.
But yeah, so again, this is a true story, obviously touched up or whatever, but this is a historical event where like the 300 Spartans had to.
Oh yeah, when they
hold
rode in
back,
on the dinosaur rhino, did that
yeah,
happen? Too?
yeah, yeah,
That's what I'm saying. There were monsters and creatures and
Yeah.
things like this. So it's like it couldn't even just tell the story of the actual event, right? Monster heads, like creature witches. Monster, like there's a Nephilim right there, lesbians, another
Yeah.
monster. That's what I'm saying. I think you forgot how much of the supernatural, like Greek mythology, they were tying in to this actual Roman Spartan event, back in the day. And
Yeah,
that really threw me off and took me out of it because I went in there being like, yeah, I want this to be like a History Channel movie. Just do it good. Do it well. And they didn't. Instead, we
Like
were getting
Patriot.
Medusa heads and Monster Guy and Witch Thing. And of course, they had to do the whole story of the boy being pulled from his mom. And I don't even care if that really did happen. It was just, of course,
Right.
they have to put it in as like a tear jerking weaving into this warrior story. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the reason I bring up Zack Snyder and showing you, okay,
Yeah,
this
because
is
he
actually a
sucked.
good.
Because he's
Good
such a
trailer.
bad director. Watchmen sucked. 300 sucked. That other one you mentioned sucked. All those
No.
BVS suck.
BVS, yeah, that there's no excuse for that. Man of Steel was so disappointing. Like
So
again, like I go back and forth on that movie because there's some visual aspects of it that I enjoy. Like again, I like as much as I enjoyed the fight in Smallville and Metropolis. It was like again, there's like the part that's like, wow, that looks cool. It's filmed well. Like wow, it really looks like he's slamming someone into a building. But then it's like, wow, 3,000 dead. Wow, you know what I mean? Like that, like that's not Superman. Superman will fucking not let people die like that. But
no, he's all for the people.
yeah, so
Superman would throw a villain where he knows people aren't going to be.
yeah, all right. So these guys right here, I saw this video here, and it was like, this is by the Oral Knots, and it's titled Zack Snyder's Star Wars Part 1. A New Hope.
Yeah, they gave him some real oral nods, didn't they?
Yeah. It's basically
Really
what if Zack
S and-
Snyder
really
directed this
S and
movie?
it's D.
A long
I'm sorry, I'm talking over you.
time ago.
I gotta get my jokes in.
in. Far, far away. There was a great
This is Zack
war
Snyder's
amongst
Star
the
Wars.
stars.
In time, it became
Yeah, what
known
are
as
we watching right now? Is this something new?
the Star Wars.
This is kind of a spoof. All right, I'll run it back because you're ruining it.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, because I had too many
I'm
jokes, and you
I'm
just
kidding.
insisted on playing this before setting it up,
Fair
or at
enough.
least
Yeah,
waiting
fair
for
enough.
my
No,
jokes
this
to be
is.
done.
Yeah, I'm a piece of shit. So, this is Zack Snyder. If Zack Snyder
Not
directed
though.
Star Wars,
No one cares.
yeah, right.
Okay, play the stupid thing.
Is there a lag?
Not on my end.
No, mine either. Okay, good. All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Play this stupid thing. All right, here we go.
Yes, but I might like
Already overhyped.
because knowing how bad Zack Snyder is and how bad
A
his
long
movies
time
are,
ago,
hopefully someone
in
who
a
put this together
galaxy
is looking at it
far,
through my
far
lens as well.
away,
Yeah.
there was a great war amongst the stars. In time, it became known as the Star Wars.
That right there. He'd have to put his name in the title. Zack Snyder Star Wars. Slow-mo Darth. Totally pointless.
Oh dear, R2. That was a harrowingly close escape. Once again, we find ourselves narrowly evading the clutches of the Empire, that vast and oppressive regime that seeks to control the galaxy. Their
Exposition dump.
forces, under the command of Darth Vader, a former Jedi turned ruthless Sith Lord, is a direct servant of the Emperor, the very embodiment of darkness and power. But we must press on, for the fate of the galaxy depends on the rebellion's success.
Yes, that's funny. I was just saying how his script stuff.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'll poke at that.
Yeah. And then all the slow-mo. This is great. The Mother Star.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader. Your sad devotion to that ancient religion has not helped you conjure up the stolen data tapes, or given you clairvoyance enough to find the rebels hidden.
More slow-mo, unnecessary slow-mo.
Yeah, this movie would have been 3 hours long if Zack Snyder directed it.
Yeah,
With all this slow-mo just to get through this shit.
This bickering is pointless.
Even the music, right? It's funny.
Yeah.
Wow, does Zack Snyder really do that much slow-mo in his movies? Like,
Yes.
This is more
Yes, he
insight
does.
for you that you would get these jokes than I ever would. You know, I probably
Well,
seen
just think of
all
Man of
those movies
Steel.
you mentioned once, you know, which I
Just
still
think of
would.
Man of Steel.
I told you I couldn't even sit through when I had COVID, sick in bed, nothing to do but watch movies. I could not get through Man of Steel or BVS
But just
or
think back on it.
Justice League. Yeah, well, I'll think back on what I could barely remember of those
Yeah.
shit movies.
Watchmen, 300, they're all guilty. Even Zack Snyder's Justice League, there's a like he just fucking does this thing where he'll slow it down, slow motion, and yeah, like they're getting the vibe right. And what's funny is like there's moments here that I was like, damn, some of this could work unironically, but it's just like Zack Snyder doesn't know when to pump the brakes.
Mm.
You know, like a cool slow-mo intro might work when it's not 5 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, but yeah, you know. Oh,
Why did you say that name?
yeah, right.
I have the death sentence on 12 systems.
I'll be careful.
You'll be dead.
This little one's not worth the effort. Come, let me get you some.
The music is perfect on that one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes.
Come on, is that a Zack Snyder choice? Like, are you getting this joke, or is this just too absurd?
I think this is a little out there, but yeah, it is kind of Zack Snyder-y.
There's no one on board, sir. According to the log, the crew abandoned ship right after takeoff.
I sense something. The presence I've not felt since. Once a brother in arms, now a shadow from the past. The duel on Mustafa with my master Obi-Wan. It was not just a clash of lightsabers, but a battle of ideas. For what we believe the Force represented. The lava's fiery rage around us mirrored the fury in our hearts. With each swing, each parry, we weren't just fighting each other. We were fighting for the destiny we each believed in. Obi-Wan the wise and steadfast guardian believed in the old
Yeah, the dialogue jokes so far are my favorite. Like, even I get that. Even I get that.
Consumed by a newer, darker
Because
vision,
even trying to rewatch some of those Superman stuff, it was the dialogue that was taking me out.
Yeah, totally. Are you over this?
Yes, I am. I mean, let it play a little more. Just we'll let this little part end. Because this isn't like haha funny. You have to really know those movies.
You have to know movies, yeah.
Better than I do to really get the jokes, you know?
It was there, on the scorching banks of Mustafa, that Anakin Skywalker truly ceased to be. And
yeah, but all the explanation and
the rose in his place. It happened again on another planet years later.
This is so
from the
like
Kenobi
Wonder
show.
Woman.
Something
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Wonder Woman is like Justice League. This is so Justice
may
League. It
yet
happened. Like,
happen
Yeah.
I get it.
Dark Side was there at the beginning with the yeah, right. There was a
With the
battle.
Tesseract cube and
I was like,
the.
yeah,
I'll have to clear it.
I'll have to clear it.
All right, we got it. This isn't that bad. We got it. More slow mo.
More slow mo. All right.
But I appreciate this video pointing out
Yeah.
the bad directing, writing, and acting choices of Zack Snyder.
Yeah. In fact, yeah. But hold on. The just to see if how this rings true. Let's just do a comparison here. My favorite, maybe my favorite Zack Snyder movie, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Even though I would say maybe 300 is his best movie, this was my favorite. All right, but yeah, if we were 4 hours, 4 hours, dude. All right, hold on, putting this up together. Let's just look at the opening credits here.
Yeah, Warner Brothers.
Yeah,
Warner
opening.
Brothers.
See if this is a good Zack Snyder comparison here, man. After this, we'll shut down.
Yeah, it's all good. Now this is a real Zack Snyder trailer.
Yeah, no, this is the beginning of Zack Snyder's Justice League. In fact, I'll set it up like Hate Watch, just so when I edit it, I can cut all this out and just keep us on the screen. Yeah, this is the opening scene.
Got some slow mo.
Which again, I think is badass. Even though this is from the shitty BVS movie, this is like the moment he dies.
Yeah, but watching the two things side by side like that, back to back,
Yeah.
you see what that parody song was. It makes it work now, right? I should have watched this first and then watched the Star Wars one. I probably would have found it funnier, right?
Yeah.
Like now that Darth Vader shit is making me laugh more. Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that Star Wars clip more now, even in these just first, 30 seconds.
Yeah. That was yeah. We get the point. That's pretty much it. Literally, well, how far did we get in there? We got a minute and 43, and half of that was like the title cards and shit, and the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it wasn't
absolutely.
even a movie. So yeah, man, that's what it is. So fuck it. I guess we'll wrap up there. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. All right. God bless everybody. Hasta luego.